Hello and welcome to this edition of Kpsn. As we spring forward this weekend and get a few extra yawns in there, ahead of us is a dazzling spring sports season that is just about to start. Our cheer squad will round out their winter season this weekend as they head off to the state competition. The girls came in second place in D1 South region, which is a huge deal, as it is for the first time the program has ever placed in that competition. The girls worked so hard to get here and had to contend with a lot of injuries this season.
We were going in hoping to take second and get a match trophy and make it to states, and we did just that. We did pretty good.
This is also probably the first Massachusetts trophy that we have for cheerleading, so that's really exciting, kind of making history there.
It was like happy tears. It was very
very emotional.
Yeah, it was very emotional.
We were sitting on the floor waiting for awards, and all of a sudden they called second place and they said our name, and we all just kind of
fell to the floor.
Yeah, because we weren't really expecting it.
I didn't do my best in the first stunt, so it was very stressful, and I honestly was very nervous, and then it was just down to all the way up. The energy, it was crazy.
One of our best athletes just broke her foot, so we're gonna have to really focus on rearranging the routine and making sure adding new people, making sure that they know all their motions and dance and everything like that, so that it looks good.
We wish them all our best for a stellar performance at Worcester State on Sunday. Last week was action-packed as our winter season slows its roll. As you may know, our boys basketball team put up a good fight against Warren's Lancers last Thursday night. The team had to come to terms with the loss and feel pretty proud about their accomplishments this season. Senior captain Willow Plant was a force to be reckoned with all season long, especially from beyond the arc. He was deadly accurate from the three-point range, consistently sinking shots and making it look effortless. His sharp shooting ability was a huge factor for King Philip's success this season, and he showed no signs of slowing down in the playoff game against Lawrence. Despite the loss, LaPlante was on fire throughout the game, hitting shot after shot from beyond the arc. LaPlante's great performance was complemented by a great game from Grant Kinney as well. Kinney was also a crucial part of King Philip's team all season long, and he played a pivotal role as the team's point guard. He's a facilitator, a playmaker, and a leader on the court. Senior wing Tommy Monterano had a major offensive role for the Warriors this season. The sharpshooter was lethal from downtown and gave the Warriors energy whenever they needed it the most. When the team needed a bucket, Tommy was the guy to get it. Senior Colin Peck was an absolute body in the paint this year. Although he stands at 6'2", he was not afraid to score the ball from the three. He always made the right play and grabbed boards whenever he pleased. A great season came to a sad end, but doesn't diminish the amazing accomplishments of these boys this season.
I think they'll be pretty good next season, but Lawrence, they're just a bunch of studs. Really fun game though.
We were underdogs going in. We had them within 3 in the second quarter. We just couldn't hold on, but I'm really proud of how our team played this season, and really proud because we had our first win in 11 years for the playoffs.
I think we set the future up. Me, Montz, Grant, and Peck set the future up to succeed. Now we got the youngins coming in. We got the sophomores and the future seniors. They should take over and go deeper in the tournament than we did.
Junior captain Colby Cloutier represented the KP wrestling team last weekend at the New England Regional Tournament in Providence. He went 3-2 against some really tough talent along the way. This was a huge accomplishment for Colby and some great experience he can take into next year. Cloutier plans to work hard this offseason to build on his success. Colby was a great leader for the team all season, and we congratulate him for his amazing achievements this year. Finishing the season with a 12-5-3 record and playing against many competitive teams, the boys hockey season has officially come to an end. In the first round of the playoffs, the boys traveled to Canton to play against Hingham, where they unfortunately lost 8-1. Despite the loss early in the playoffs, The season was a success, and next year they will still be strong as they are only saying goodbye to 5 seniors. The boys are welcoming back 19 returners for next year, including 2 junior captains, Max Robeson and Cam Lehan Allen.
Ended up with a better record than last year. I think it was like 12, 5, and 3, which is pretty good for a young team. We're gonna miss our 5 seniors, including Owen Kiss himself, you know. But I think it'll be a great season next year.
You know, definitely went better than expected. Didn't know much expectations this year, but came out strong. And you know, I really showed up this year.
We practiced hard and we played hard. Obviously looking for a better record, but you know, we did good. Fun season too, I liked it. Had a lot of fun.
KB Cares held a volleyball tournament this week to raise money for the Henry Carr Scholarship Fund, and the event was a great success. 16 teams participated and over $1,000 was raised. Team Mahoney won. They're the boys' volleyball team. They fought their way back from the losers bracket to win. This was a great event to remember the amazing spirited warrior, Henry Carr, who we lost too soon to cancer. Thank you to everyone who was involved. Henry would have been so proud.
Spring sports, as well as some beautiful weather, are just around the corner, we promise. Although we still have some cold temps to push through, our spring sports captains are holding sessions to wipe away that rust while amping up the team chemistry to start the season nice and strong. Who's ready to get back outside?
I'm out here with Matt Kelly, vibing, talking KP baseball. Matt, impressive run to the championship last year, despite a loss. You guys gonna run that back this year?
100%. I mean, there's nothing else I can say. All we expect is a championship this year. You know, we got some studs coming back. Moss bumping 90 on the mound. Rudy, still ugly, but he's a good player. You know, that's about it. That's really all I gotta say is championships, wins. That's it.
Appreciate you.
I think we're gonna be pretty good this season. You know, I'm looking forward to obviously the games. You know, the experience, getting onto that field. You know, I'm ready for the season. The team's ready. We're gonna look good this year. Hopefully we take it one step farther than last year. You know, take the win home.
I'm here with Donovan DeVellis, KP LAC superstar. Dunny, what are you guys doing to prepare for the upcoming season? And how is this going to be different than last year?
Yes, we lost a lot of upperclassmen, so the underclassmen have to step up. So we've been doing captain's practices, trying to get ready for the season.
Dunny DeVellis, you got a big season coming up. Junior year, you're gonna take over. You're supposed to lead this team.
I hope so, but I mean, everyone can play their part.
Captain's practice Monday was pretty good. Boys were getting gritty, you know. Everybody's getting the rust off. We're doing good. Team's looking good. I think we might go far this year.
What spring sport are you doing?
I am going to be throwing captain for the boys track team. And my goals for this year are probably going to be make it to divisionals and help my team, hopefully bring some of my teammates with me, you know.
What spring sport are you doing this season?
Volleyball. You know, I'm looking forward to the tryouts coming up on like the 24th, something like that. Just looking to make varsity, obviously, like I did last year, because I'm in. Start all the way around and just finish up with a good season.
What are you looking for in track?
It's my first time doing it. You know, I got some friends on the team. Got some Trevor Clyde, Turog. You know what I'm saying? I'm just excited. You know, I'm excited to try it out, see how it goes, and just to run.
Okay, we have tryouts in 11 days. They'll be tough, but we're ready. We have a lot of our top returning players coming back, and we have a lot of good competition this season, so it's going to be good.
Donnie. Appreciate you.
The Bruins are still rolling, as they are 49-8 and 10-0 in the past 10 games, and they just hit the 100-point mark, which is an NHL record for this point in the season. Acquiring new prospects, Tyler Bertuzzi, Dmitry Orlov, and Garnett Hathaway has added important depth to their lines, and everyone is banking on this team to stay hot.
Hopefully going to make it to the Stanley Cup. I mean, they're on pace to make it. They're having an unbelievable season this year.
Great team, historically one of the best teams to ever play in the NHL. Hopefully they can finish it off and win a cup this year. They got some great additions at the deadline, picking up some areas that they need to get tough for the playoffs.
Stanley Cup. I mean, it's Stanley Cup or nothing. This is one of the best teams. This is the best team in the league. Team's pretty ancient though, so we're gonna have to win this year. Stanley Cup or bust.
Pasternak, he's a menace on the ice, man. Like you give him the biscuit, he do a little toey on you, and that thing going straight into the net, absolute laser style. A little slappy, top shelf corner, no chance you're saving that, buddy. Honestly, Bees on a roll, man. You know, can't stop the Bees. We from Boston, Chip City.
The Celtics, on the other hand, have started to slump. They are now the second seed in the Eastern Conference at 45-20, behind the Bucks 46-18. This past week, the C's let the Nets come back from the largest deficit this year to win. The vibe is that the team had gotten a little too sure of themselves, which Grant Williams nicely demonstrated. He boasted that he would make both free throws in the tight Knicks game this week, but actually missed both shots. The team would go on to lose in double overtime. Now, after playing the Cavaliers, the Celtics are on a 3-game losing streak, dropping in the standings at a crucial time. The Celtics are on the road against the Hawks tomorrow night at 7:30, and the fans are praying to see a big turnaround.
Our problem is nobody on this team wants it that bad, and we need to win. This team, it's just got to be 5 guys on the floor that want it, that want that ball. How do you miss 2 free throws with a tie game? You're an NBA player. You should be shooting at least 80% from the line.
And the worst part, he said he's gonna make both.
He said.
And what do we did? Bricklayer.
He didn't even hit the back rim. He was short on both, bro.
Grant Williams, he got fouled, 0.8 seconds left, and Donovan Mitchell came over and he was like talking a little smack to him. Grant Williams looked at him in the eyes and said, "Watch me hit both." That was moments before disaster. He did miss both. Celtics went on to lose. They're looking pretty bad right now. We need Jaylen Brown. Jason Tatum's been out for a little bit. Hopefully he comes back and can lead the team to a few more wins and keep that #1 spot.
Someone who I feel like deserves more minutes, Blake Griffin.
I agree.
That dude works.
That's my man.
He works.
This is a hot take. Re-sign Taco Fall. Get him a jersey.
They're going to bounce back, but right now it's not looking too good. But I got hopes in them winning the finals, so I think it's going to be a good end of the season.
Simple solution. Sign me as the GM. Let me take over this team. Let me show what I'm about.
Although the NFL season is over, there's a lot happening as the Combine is underway. It has been a crazy start to the week, as there's quarterbacks being franchise tagged left and right. Some exclusive and some non-exclusive, and other quarterbacks getting released and having no current team. When put on an exclusive franchise tag, it means they are not able to talk with other teams and are exclusive to the team they have been signed by. Currently, Lamar Jackson is on a non-exclusive franchise tag, which further means Lamar can talk with other teams and negotiate where he wants to go. That could be either with the Ravens or to move on and start new on another team. Other quarterbacks have secured the contracts they've asked for, such as Daniel Jones, Geno Smith, and Derek Carr. Although these 3 quarterbacks have got what they have asked for, longtime quarterback Carson Wentz has no team. There have been many important trades in the past week as well, and it's exciting to watch as it all unfolds. So, do you think Lamar Jackson's going to stay on the Ravens, or with this non-exclusive franchise tag, go to another team?
I think Lamar Jackson is going to go to some other team, I really hope he don't go to Miami, them Dolphins, they don't need him, Tua is going to get all healthy, he's going to be big and strong, he's been eating his vegetables.
I really don't think he's going to leave Baltimore. He's going to, he's going to want the most money possible. Ravens do have a good team that's dealing with injuries. As long as Lamar stays healthy, this defense stays relatively healthy, I think they're a playoff team easily.
Spring training is almost over and the Red Sox are ready to get back into real baseball again. The team has done very well so far. In fact, they haven't lost a game. Their first regular season game is March 30th against the Orioles, but players are using all of that time to get used to the new rules changes the MLB has created.
With changes meant to make the game faster and higher scoring, players have to get used to a pitch timer and larger bases. The Red Sox have done well with the rules so far, winning a couple of massive blowouts, including a 15-3 destruction of the Phillies. The team has put up several high scores so far and shown no signs of slowing down. It hasn't all been good news though. Monday against Detroit, third baseman Justin Turner took a nasty pitch to the face and had to get 16 stitches following the injury. Many players reached out sending good wishes, and Justin is expected to be okay. The Red Sox play the Blue Jays today at 1:05 and the Twins tomorrow, same time. Let's hope the team can start the regular season with some momentum and go on a playoff run, joining the Celtics and Bruins in a hat-trick playoff appearance down the road.
You know, the Sox are rolling. They're undefeated so far in spring training. You know, like, you may say spring training doesn't mean anything, but, like, practice how you play. So, like, I think, like, so far we're on pace to go 162-0.
Selection Sunday is almost here. On Sunday at 6 p.m., CBS will begin announcing the 68 teams that will fill our 2023 brackets. The 3-week-long tournament will kick off on March 14th, and fans are busy discussing who they will be taking to the Final Four.
Give me UCLA, Purdue, Marquette, and it's going to be Xavier. They're doing pretty good this year, you know. Hopefully they make it to the top 4.
Zaga's definitely going to be up there. Probably LSU.
For the win, give me Bama, Roll Tide. And then for surprise team, give me Oral Roberts.
Who do you think is going to win March Madness this year?
Oral Roberts coming back. Going to be in the dance, getting the Cinderella run going.
That's our broadcast today. We'll see you next week with Spring Sports Preview. Have a great weekend, King Philip.